Tamo somdane keno question nama hangbiraiba. Hauzik thoiba thodokchina keno yumda direct hakthengna thokpasida sarkar da natraga khoigi praja da yamna charangnaba ma tholisida tamogi kai mo thambige hairi.
Mate matangde aina yam harauge babana all India ki press meeting sida aina wahi ama nekang haige da bogi khudongja bokja abok aina nungai ba phauji habdi aina khanga ningse akogi thodokse akogi thodokse sahi om jala bale hudi baunda koi moi control amada thamang abdabase all India ki media ki thong jawda ba hadi ma mutla hadaki matangida di all India ki member civilian natra kona bagda dige wapap se khangbo
Amta lepi gona.
ati matangida
amta lepigo
Nang lepi se translate tawdoine ba ko.
BSF में है.
Can I answer? So he's appreciating that all medias from nationwide are coming and listening to him, because this is a very rare opportunity that he's getting to speak about what he feels about it. So he's starting with that. So we are going to listen to more of this.
And he's telling here that what he has been feeling is that it is almost 3 years now, and things are continuing like this in Manipur, and the violence has not been controlled, and this violence has not been controlled is precipitated out today with the incident that has happened in his family. That's what he is saying there.
What would like to say that about the policy that you all raised the issue about the suspension of operation as well as the buffer zone? What would he like to say about this? What he think about that?
Sigi question number media dagi hangaiba. Hojik Manipur da hojik thoiba dagi buffer zone ina smaina demarcate tawra kanda adudagi hojiki sigi phibam se laiba sida kari wakhanda khanbi bage kari haining bage government ta kari tawning bage habdo sigi matangda hangai amtang haibiyure.
Mate sumaina jo aina jo khalle bayana jo hairi sumaina haidadi diklai ba moina akoige buffer zone area da moi security oina moige ini move kamu lai dikhe masti laina aporoda kagalaga suguma thabak tawbase mati kadai da nama lab laini aduga noidana hududinge matuge labsinge sugtentiu aduga noidana diklai ba moina posting tariba gaming khara chingonda anjalaga ambaki phama chupai maramdi moije tholok mata chota tholok pajo moi thok pajo gamdana bagi abaga ja thota moina control ama tau jana ka bagi hadi wa pajo koina khalle dana maram moina
hatang lepi yune aduga hoi translate tawna mi damakta. Here Babuton, the father of the 2 children who has expired, saying that what he finds is that there is a kind of lapse of the security system that is being stationed there. And because the government should make a policy that the security camps that are located now should move further upwards towards the hill, so that the people who wanted to come down and perpetrate this kind of crime or terrorism will not be able to do it. But what he feels from his side is that the camps, the security camps that are located, the security system, there is a lapse. That's why this thing is happening.
इनसे एक सवाल पूछिए, क्या लगता है इनको, क्या जो हिल एरिया है उस पर भी बफर जोन बना देना चाहिए ऊपर की तरफ, जिससे कोई आ ही ना पाए? अगर वहाँ कुछ लोग रह रहे हैं तो उनको पीछे हटा देना चाहिए, जिससे कि वो वैली के एरिया में फायर ना कर पाए। ये पूछिए इनसे क्या चाहते हैं।
सुमाइना हंगईब क्वेश्चन नमा अखोई कइनोनी ngasi अखोई कापतना सुमाइना तौरपसिदा वैली की एरिया सिदा अखोई स्वाइना चंगक्तना कापक्तना तौरिसे ngamdana mai damakta चिंग मथक के सुमाइना काखतला अकांदा बफर जोन अमा क्रिएट तौबसी दरकार ओइब्रा ओइदब्रा सी तौरगा फगद्रा हाइबदो अदुगी वाहंगसे हंगई अमतंग हाइबियुने
mache oji ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯕꯐꯔ ꯖꯣꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯕꯐꯔ ꯖꯣꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯕꯐꯔ ꯖꯣꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯆꯠꯇꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯕꯐꯔ ꯖꯣꯟ ꯉꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣꯝꯃ ꯑꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯝꯕꯒꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯎꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯦꯝꯞ ꯁꯥꯏꯖꯁꯦ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯊꯛꯂꯣꯝꯗ ꯆꯤꯡꯂꯣꯝꯗ ꯐꯍꯜꯂꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯝꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯇꯦꯔꯣꯔꯤꯖꯝꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯈꯇꯪ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯁꯥꯐꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯁꯨ खल्ले
अमतंग लेपियुने तो इनका कहना है what he's saying is that the government or they are saying the buffer zone is there, but it looks like the buffer zones are not properly followed according to them. Means according to the other side of the Kuki militants or the Kuki groups. But what he felt sincerely is that the people who are maintaining this buffer zone kind, there is a kind of a gap it is there, and why this gap is here. This is the question that he feels. So what he said is that if the security camps are located more upwards, at least to stop these miscreants or the Kuki militants from coming down or not to hit when they wanted to fire, that they cannot fire, their camps had to move upwards to the hills, at least to stop that, because this buffer zone is working or not, he cannot say, because it looks like the gap is maintained purposely.
यहाँ पर हर तरह की मीडिया मौजूद है, नेशनल मीडिया से लेके सोशल मीडिया, सब लोग हैं। तो प्रधानमंत्री जी से क्या कहना चाहेंगे, ये क्या अपील करना चाहेंगे प्रधानमंत्री जी से, वो इनसे पूछिए।
स्माइना हंगी नाम अखोगी हजिक प्राइम मिनिस्टर दा अखोई हजिक सी तौरिबस करी हंगनिंगबगे करी हाइनिंगबगे सी थोइबगो तो ना मयाम से अदुगा हजिक हजिक ओइबा फिबम सिदा प्राइम मिनिस्टर दा हंगनिंगिबा हाइनिंगिबसे करिनो केनो हाकांदा अखोगी मखल मखल की सोशल मीडिया अदई नेशनल मीडिया लागा हजिक लैबनिना हाइना अनु सिगी क्वेश्चन से हंगे
सिगे मतांगसिददि अय अमा जाजगे अखोगी पुंग अमा रोंगी मपांगदा बीबीसीगी न्यूज़ मेकर कांगुसु लामगा एंगोदा इंटरव्यू खरसु तौरमबने अदुसु अइना अदुदसु अइना हाइनिंगबना वो हाइनिंगबदो अधि खरदि अदुम फोंदोकजरे तो हदकता हौजिक अखोगी हौजिकि प्रेस मीडिया की थ्रोदा प्राइम मिनिस्टर बाउंदा ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯝꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯑꯩ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯕꯛ ꯐꯕꯅꯦ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯍꯦꯟꯖꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯊꯨꯅ 이란의 전략적인 하이제닝이 맞대 우리가 말합니다.
Yani yani Marak Tepsi. He said that like he was fortunate enough that 1 hour ago a BBC team also talked to him, and he has expressed what he wanted to express in the BBC team also. And now what he wanted to say to the Prime Minister of India is that it's almost 3 years and things are not able to control, and why these things are being allowed to happen. He wants the Prime Minister of India to control this, to end the situation in Manipur, and he wanted that why these things are not ending in Manipur, and the Prime Minister of India should work to end this, what is happening in Manipur.
이 hꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯟꯖꯟꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯦ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯟꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯋꯥꯔꯜꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯜꯒꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 4 ꯇꯣꯞ 4ꯗꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯟꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯤꯂꯤꯇꯔꯤ ꯄꯥꯋꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯇꯧꯒꯦꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯊꯥ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯐꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯁꯟ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ कंट्रोल थम्बा ngमगने हाइनसु खल्ले अदुई मतांगदसु अइना बीबीसीगी मोइगी प्रेसमेन लाइब कांगुसु मोइगी फ्रेंडली ओइना नोइगी मोती करै लेनसु हंगबने मोइनसु दुम हाय मसुगुम थबकसिदि तौरगेबु हारदि आमसु फारो अदुम लोसंगने नाय निखरबा जगानि सुमाय सुमाय मोइना सुमाय तबे अकोइनसु दुमाय खल्ले
इनका एक बात जो आप लोगों से कहना चाहते हैं, what he wanted to say is that India is number 4th ranked in the military capacity. The armed forces are in the 4th rank in the world. Manipur is a small place. If the Prime Minister wants to end the conflict or things that are happening in Manipur, it can be finished, it can be controlled in 1 month. But why this is not controlled, why this is allowed to happen, why it is not controlling, and why it is allowed to happen, why is the Prime Minister not trying to end this? This is what he wanted to ask the Prime Minister, and to tell the mother fatality. That is what he feels about the situation.